Alright, welcome back guys to another video. So today I wanted to talk about Cedar Point's new roller coaster and to say, well, your boy was right. So this is an old video. This is an old presentation that I did for a video called Theme Park Overload, where I talked about loading up Cedar Point with as many roller coasters as I could possibly fit on their land and getting them to what I think could fit on the Cedar Point plot of land in the maximum amount of coasters possible. And what I'm talking about here is Siren's Curse has been revealed as the longest, fastest, and tallest Vekoma Tilt Coaster, and it's going to be coming to Cedar Point next year in 2025. So what I wanted to talk about is how much I was right. So I made the video back in 2023, 2024, I think it was 2023 December. I'd have to look to make sure. I think it was 2023. So I made it about a year ago, and I basically talked about how Cedar Point needs a tilt coaster in the future, and I almost nailed exactly what they were looking for and what they got. So looking at this overview, we're just going to skip to the part, we're going to skip to Area 1. So this is between Millennium Force over here, Valraven over here, and the most important detail is Iron Dragon is right here across from Site 1. So Site 1 on Area 1 is right here between the Cedar Point Marina, Millennium Force, Valraven, and Iron Dragon. So the Marina is right here, Iron Dragon's right here, this is Site 1. So when I said Site 1, I said that there was a lot of opportunity that can go here. You could make a big hyper, you could make a B&M Hyper, B&M Giga Coaster, but of course next to Millennium Force that'd be stupid, or a giant GCI wooden coaster, and you could spread it along the pier right here. However, I said the most likely coaster to go here would be a Vekoma Tilt Coaster, as you can see here. I said it's lengthwise, it would fit 336 feet by 266 feet, would fit perfectly onto this plot, and you can make it the tallest Vekoma Tilt Coaster, the fastest. I said that you should break the inversion record, which is what Cedar Point's doing, because there are two other Vekoma Tilt Coasters. So Cedar Point is breaking the height record, the speed record, and the number of inversions. So what I'm basically saying is that I was exactly correct, because let me try and get all the way to my... Sorry, this is a very long presentation, as you can see. I did an in-depth look at this, but so when I said everything that I think would happen in Cedar Point, I said Area 1 would most likely feature a Vekoma Tilt Coaster in Areas 1 and 2 across from Iron Dragon and next to the Cedar Point Marina. So I said there would be a Vekoma Tilt Coaster in Site 1 and 2, with Site 1 being this grassy knoll here by the parking lot, and Site 2 being these bunch of buildings here that are just kind of like refreshment stands. These can be moved to other areas of the park, let's be honest. So now that we've established that I've put the Vekoma Tilt Coaster in Area 1 in Site 1 and 2 across from Iron Dragon between Millennium Force and Valraven, now let's go to the article. We're going to go to the article discussing the Siren's Curse roller coaster. So if we can look here, it looks pretty cool. I don't like the color scheme, but maybe it'll grow on me over time. And what do we see here? Well, we see Top Thrill obviously in the power tower, but oh looky there, that's Valraven. That's so weird. Valraven is right there in the background. And if we look over here, you can barely see, oh, that's a suspended coaster track right there. That's Iron Dragon. So this coaster is right across from Iron Dragon and is right next to Valraven. That's so weird. It's almost like I put it, that's exactly where Site 1 is. Site 1 and 2 is in Area 1. But let's look at the Siren's Curse ride location. Many speculated it would be in Snake River Falls boat ride, which is actually, I really wish I could have ridden that. I haven't been to Cedar Point, so I really wish I could have ridden that, because I really do like those tall boat rides that make you go down a giant hill. But the park revealed that Siren's Curse would be located across from Iron Dragon's suspended coaster near the Cedar Point Marina. So if we look at Area 1, if I can get to it, here's Area 1, and we just saw in the article. So now we look at Area 1. Area 1 is next to Valraven, which we saw in the cover art, in the CGI art showing where the roller coaster would be. We saw Valraven's first dive, which is right here, which would be in the background of this. We didn't see Millennium Force, but the coaster trailer was looking at it. I guess the camera would be right here, and it would be looking right, showing this entire area and Valraven, and show a little bit of Iron Dragon, and top through would be across the lake. But what I'm basically saying is, I nailed this, showing you exactly what coaster would go here. We saw Valraven, we saw Iron Dragon, and the location says across from Iron Dragon, which is right here, across and between the Cedar Point Marina, which is right here. This is Site 1 and 2, right across from Iron Dragon and right next to the marina, where the Vekoma Tilt Coaster is going, which I said back in 2023 was the most likely place to put the Vekoma Tilt Coaster. And so I was right. And that's why I wanted to make this video. Just saying, like, I couldn't believe it. When I read the story, I was like, okay, a Vekoma Tilt Coaster. I talked about this in my theme park overload video as a coaster type that Cedar Point needs. Now, I really wanted them to make to put a flying coaster, but we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe they add one at the entrance, like I said they should. So I couldn't believe it when I read the article. I got the coaster type correct, the company Vekoma correct. I got the location exactly correct. Like, so exactly correct, it's almost like they watched the video and were like, that's a good place to put a Vekoma Tilt Coaster, actually. Now, this could just be I hit the nail on the head and said this is probably one of the most prominent areas to put a new coaster, because there's literally nothing here besides like some parking lot extra space. They could put another parking lot here, but they already have one for the marina. They just have dead trees here and dead land here, so it's kind of perfect for this. All they got to do is build a bridge over the road, which I said they could make the bridge go straight to the ride station, which I think would be pretty cool. So I just want to make the video saying I hit the nail on the head, and I was completely surprised. I was like, did they watch my video and see that I put the Vekoma Tilt Coaster right here, right next to Valraven, right across from Iron Dragon, in this little area next to the marina? Seems like that's what they did, because that's what happened, but I don't know. I just wanted to make the video saying that I'm very completely surprised that I got this almost 100% accurate, and that's going to do it for this video, guys. I don't really have an outro. I just wanted to show you guys real quickly that Siren's Curse is coming to Cedar Point in 2025. It's a Vekoma Tilt Coaster, and I got my prediction. My prediction was 100% correct. It's the same area, exact same type of coaster with the exact same manufacturer. I got basically every single point correct. So I just want to say that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it, and hopefully this coaster will be exactly as hyped up as I said back in my video in 2023. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day, and toodaloo.